lot of work on this, and so I'm checking in with you just to make sure I'm on the right track. This is the SketchUp model that you sent over, and I wanted to try and capture some of this um, without going too crazy on it. Things that are expensive in this is all the steel. He's using steel beams to hold this thing all up. I wouldn't do that. You could do something similar, but do it out of wood and stucco. And he's got double fireplaces here. I don't think I'd do that. I think I'd stick your barbecue and stuff over here. I don't know if you want to do the Las Vegas thing here. I don't even know how I would construct that. I mean, I could do this, but to get this in here and just spending a whole lot of money for something, I put a pop-up over it. You could put some kind of a structure over it if you wanted to, or don't even do that. Just make that the jacuzzi or something. I don't know. Anyway, trying to get some of this flavor. One thing I did do was looking at the pool, and the way he's got it, it looks like he wants to do a disappearing edge over the vanishing edge over that, and that could be expensive. All of that being vanishing edge. So I came up with a couple of ideas similar. Okay. The other thing I did, get rid of this. If I can get rid of this, there we go. I looked where he had this on the property. I had this pulled forward, and so I messed with the whole thing and I pushed it down to where you could hang this a little bit over the edge of this. Not going too crazy with it, but you could do a similar pool. But I pushed all this down, the whole house, pushed it down, set it on the lot to where you've got more room up front up here if you want to use it. So I made all the changes that we talked about. Bedrooms, 13.6 by 11. 13.6 by 11, so we can get the queen and the single or a double in there. Both have baths, both have walk-in closets. This works out pretty good. Show you that in a minute. We made this bigger. That works. And everything else is pretty much the same. I worked on a big pivot door here, glass. Talked to my engineer, and we could come around the corner with it. But I just don't think you're getting much value for the dollar here. Bang for the buck here, especially underneath there. You don't see it. So I did a couple other things I'll show you. Let's go. Oh, here's that wine bar area. It's kind of what I had in mind for it. I don't know what color cabinets you want to do or the cabinet tops or stuff. And I haven't done this anywhere else. I just wanted to show you that. So something like that is what I was thinking. And then your stairs. And I wouldn't use the smaller planks. My program won't let me put in the big planks for the stairs there, but I can give you that look that you're looking for without spending the money, you know. Here, let's come out here. Got rid of those divided windows up in here and just put in more of that industrial look. Gave you the kind of storefront industrial look there for the entry. I can make that work without spending a whole lot of money. And this really is just, this window here is just framing that. Where you really get the the effect, you get a peekaboo of it here, but inside, which like I said, I haven't done very much on the inside yet. Um, that's where it starts looking pretty cool. The other thing we got to be careful with is you don't want to use too much glass, even if you're using we have to use the dual pane glass these days. But you got to make this thing heat. California laws, if it's not energy efficient, it won't fly. So got to be careful putting too much glass in there. I don't think we're in trouble yet, but you also have to have solar. So figuring out where to put solar. In the back, I added some stuff, but I wanted to go back to the floor plan. And I wanted to kind of get an overall, a general plan, a master plan. And so I sketched in a yoga room here, pretty much what he did, not quite as big. And let me look at that. How big was it? Yeah, it's not quite as big, I don't think. Sketched it in just so I'd see how it lay out on the property, on the lot. Here, let's put it in here. Okay. So that's how it's sitting now on the property. Like I said, I had this pulled pretty far back before. So I pushed it this way, pushed it to the north and to the east a little bit. And the pool, which I'll show you in a minute, will fit right over that. What I did with the pool, pretty much kept the same thing that you had. But I put an island out here. And I'll just show you what that looks like instead of doing all the grading and having that waterfall edge, that vanishing edge along here. I did it here and I did it here, and then I put an island in there. I'll show you what that looks like. Added outdoor spaces here. Future outdoor space with this future yoga room. So that can just attach right onto this house without too much damage when you decide to build this. My dog, she wants me to take her out. So what does that look like here? I got to give you the fill effect. Let's see. Right there we go. It's looking pretty nice. So this is the barbecue area. Barbecue, sink, put a refrigerator out there. This is ending right here, this cover. Leaves this open, put the fire pit out here. Fire pit can pull over a little bit more this way, but got the same, pretty much the same idea with the beach, Baja Beach, and the seating around the bar, and there's underwater seating there under the bar. Yoga room looks nice, fits good there. You've got room if you want to do the spas over here. We can do that. It's my dog. She starts whining about this time of night. She wants to go out and play. Anyway, so you get a lot of the stuff that he was doing, just not quite the same scale that he was doing. Really looks good. covers over here, and I've done them with a little bit, well, I would call it a standard construction way. Run a beam across here instead of trying to hide the beam inside there. What he was doing is really doing the structure on the outside, a steel beam here and a steel beam here and a steel beam here, and then hang that whole thing in between the beams. And very expensive way to do it. So running glue lam beam across here, and same kind of thing going on around the gym, yoga room. So let me know what you think. I tried getting some a butt joint glass, a corner window that wrapped around this. Oh, Ruby, stop it. Knock it off. And yeah, I didn't like the way it looked. I think trying too hard on there. I think it looks better framed like that. You drive up there, it looks like that's all glass, especially when that's broken up, you know, coming up the driveway here. Very nice look. Did we get it down to, without this, did we get it down to 1,500,000, 2,500,000? I don't know. I don't know. I know it's less, and the construction itself isn't as complicated, so that should be less. Good looking place. Let me know what you think. I'll send you over the 2Ds.